Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome. How goes it today? Thanks for coming by. Hope everyone's doing alright. Seductive Fine Cone. Hey, congrats on the 5K views. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. I just saw it today. It's awesome. I was really surprised. I didn't think we hit it yesterday. And 20 followers away from 300. It's freaking sick. Yo, that's Sally. Good morning. How's it going? That's Sally. I just realized something. Is it that Sally or that's Ellie? One or two? You tell me. Hype? Yeah, dude, hype for real. This is awesome. It's super cool. Super cool stuff. Really glad that I could get here. Honestly, from 4,000, it feels like 4,000 was literally like a couple weeks ago. So it's really awesome to see that. But yeah, all thanks to you guys. So thank you. That's Ellie. Okay, awesome. I looked at your name today and I'm like, I've been saying this wrong the whole time. That's Ellie. I'm gonna call you Ellie. Is that cool? Alright, just setting up the last couple things here. Nice. Alright, cool. Awesome. I will now call you Ellie, my friend. But yeah, thanks for coming out, guys. So, I think yesterday was kind of a frustrating day. And it was just so frustrating. It was a really frustrating day. But I'm hoping that today we'll have a bit of a better day. We'll have a better day. We're over 5,000 views on the channel. 20 followers away from 300. It's gonna be lit. But with that said, yesterday I was working on some web session stuff before I went to bed, and I just, for some reason, it just was not playing nice, and I don't know why. So I think I'm just going to put on the back burner as for now. It is important to have because these methods down here won't be able to fully function yet, like in an efficient way. So definitely needs to be done, but as this moment in time, it's okay. We can move on to other things and then loop back around on that once we get to it. So today I wanted to get the Twitch WebSocket set up, and depending on how we do with that, if we can get the subscriber and bit WebSockets set, we can then start making WebSockets to the front-end client. So essentially the flow that's going to work is from our node server, we're going to create WebSocket connections to Twitch, which will feed us the subscriber and bit information. And then we're going to WebSocket that to our Angular client, which will receive the subscriber and bit information. And then along with those, we're also going to send over the followers that we have in our web hooks. That's the game plan. Let's freaking do it. Enough lollygagging. Let's just do this thing. And so we can go back to begin with this over in our Twitch.js file. And so we have all this here. This is the pub sub stuff that we set up. So the first thing is to get our WebSocket back in. We want this WebSocket back in here. And then we have a bunch of different methods here that we put together when we were doing this originally. So game plan. All right, cool. Heartbeat, ping, blah 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 blah. The real stuff we want. And this is all using an example that Twitch provided. So that's also really good. We'll follow some good documentation on that. All right, so here, no, not here, sorry. Here is where we're making our connect request to our WebSocket. And then socket.open, basically start this heartbeat deal. This is to make sure that the socket is still live, because you do have to ping it, I think it was every 5 minutes, to make sure that it's still there. And then if we get an error, and then on message, we parse out the message, the event type. If the message is a reconnect, say reconnecting, set timeout interval, and we'll try to connect. Else, well, I guess we don't care about the else, we just want to, right now we want to see console.log message. And sorry, I just totally, stopped. Cool, yeah. So here, this will close the socket, or it's notifying us that the socket has been closed. And for this, we can do any sort of cleanup, like this clear interval and set timeout. Okay, so at that point, what should we be doing here? So here's our pub sub setup. Man, I freaking love this band. So good. So in the morning, I need some hype in the morning, especially this morning. A little bit tired, more tired than usual. My coffee's already almost gone. It's almost halfway gone. All right, so we call our connect method here. And then these are the events we're going to be listening to. And so it's just asking for our listen method for the bit URLs, or the topics, essentially. So we send our bit and our subs, and we pass over our token. Where's our listen method? Here it is. Okay. So type, we send over our nonce, which is this guy here. It's basically just a secret code, so we know that this is a valid request. Pass in our topics, pass in our auth token, we Gucci. And then we can send this to the socket. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I feel good about it, but I remember we were running into issues yesterday. Not yesterday, whenever that day was when we were doing WebSockets. I think it was beginning of this week, maybe. So let's go up to our basically our setup route. I might change this route. So we have setup bug hook, and then we have setup, pub sub. And essentially, this should be the same deal in regards to the webhook. If the stream is not live, so if they're offline, then we shouldn't set it up yet. We should actually end up setting this up when they go live. So here, we're going to add a note here. Need to set up pub sub stuff here. But for now, we're going to go ahead and just throw it in here. And let's see if we have anything working, at least for now. See what the state of our application is, folks. All right, app has started. Let's close this real quick, and let's go ahead. Oh, what? Let's inspect this page. My bad, my bad. All right, let's connect. Let's see what we got going here. Okay, we got an error. That's okay. So we got to the point starting user offline config stream status webhook and that whatever blah blah blah, stream up stream down, we got that, listen sent. So error bad off, but we do have our nonce, which is good, and that type is a response, and it's because it's undefined. Okay, good to know. Sorry guys, give me about 5 minutes. I gotta go grab one thing, okay? Thanks. Hey guys, sorry about that. My bad. What the hell is this? All right. um, let's get back to it. So we had an error, and let's figure out why we got that error. So it's saying bad off. Okay. So if we go over here, we are getting our token in. As you can see, it's logged here. Okay. And then we go after that and we do our listen. So let's start with connect, and let's start logging things and seeing what we're getting in connect. So socket open, pub sub socket open. So it doesn't even look like we get to the point where on open our port is being opened there. Wow, interesting. Okay. On air, pub sub socket air, and then on message. So the socket is not open yet. We're going to do this just to make it a little easier to read. I'm going to do pub sub connect. Throw that there. Throw that there. Just in case we hit any of those. Yo, Victor, what's up? So glad you caught me live. Yeah, I'm glad you're here too. How's it going? It's going well, my man. Good day today, celebrating the 5,000 viewer mark, which is awesome. So starting off the day, great, man. Okay, and then our listen method here. Let's go ahead and log what we get back here in regards to the topics. And then type response. And that should be on log message parse event. We'll just do message. And oh, what? Why did I do that? Event.type. Oh my God! Hell yeah, dude! Good stuff, man. Hey. Oh, hey, oh, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's been fun. Been fun. Yo, Slayer, what's up, my dude? Welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Like always. All right. So we did that. Yeah, here we'll just log out the event, and this point in time. Event.type. Yeah, we can just log out the event there. Remove this here, since we're already logging that out up there. Remove this as well. Oh crap, I'm logging it like 7 times. Okay, so we only need to log it once. Yesterday I didn't get much done after work, but I'm still shattered. Plus my Vim config somehow got corrupted with Win10. Oh boy. Dude, let me call up the peeps. I'll get you squared away, alright? We'll make sure to get you squared away. That's right, man. I know the feels. I was on the same boat. Tried to get some stuff done yesterday, and I couldn't. I was exhausted from the day. Yesterday was a long, long day. Okay, so still bad auth, but we are getting token. We are getting our topics, which is awesome. And our listen is being sent. But yeah, so we're getting an error bad auth. So let's go ahead and figure out exactly what this means. I can assume what it means, but let's go ahead and see what Twitch says about it. Give me free Visual Studio subscription as compensation. Let me see what I can do, man. Let me see what I can do. Free Visual Studio. The Visual Studio is pretty expensive, huh? Okay, so one other question is channel auth token different than the user that owns a channel auth token? No difference. What language type application are you writing? If making Node.js, recommend using npm package. It makes interactive pub/sub system a lot simpler. This I know. I don't think pub/sub works in the format you stated. Result at least on subscription topic when you include OAuth at the start of your token. Okay, I don't think I'm doing that anyways. Listen includes auth token. I had a free VS license from uni. Oh, that's awesome. I can work with Windows in the office, but my biggest gripe is having too many terminals out there. Yeah, I've had the same issue, Slayer. I agree with you. Sometimes your terminals can take up an entire, like, literally entire monitor. Sometimes when you need them all open. That doesn't seem to be it. Let's go to error. Okay, so the error message, is there any more bad auth here? I think this is all it's going to give us, yeah. Yeah, and our topics, auth token. Our auth token seemed to come in no problem. All right, maybe we should try to log out the... Let's try to log out the... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, hold on. I see what the issue is. No. Did I really do this? var message. Yield a message. Console.log message. And then on message here, we should be receiving an event. Listen, data, topics, auth token. It's data, right? Certain things you can do in command prompt, other things you can only do in PowerShell. Dude, there is. At least, okay, you're right. Except if you need to run like PowerShell scripts, there's not. But check out Hyper.js. Hyper.js is a super awesome terminal, fully made JavaScript. I think it's built on Electron actually. I use that at work. It's awesome. Yo, Demon, what's up? Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for coming by, dude. Data. Okay, cool. So let's make sure now that our message object is being created properly. Yes, it's built on Electron. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's incredible. I love it. Still getting a bad auth. Everything's being passed in though. Listen, nonce, data. So why are we still getting a bad auth? All right, maybe we should try to do insomnia. Oh, I don't know if we can do that though. I don't know. I remain skeptical. Really? Why is that? Hey, Demon. How's it going with your day today? You doing all right? Ellie, I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. It just says it's an bad auth error. Bad auth error. What could it be? This is the same token we've been using from the beginning here, right? So we have token gets a user with the token. We pass in add new user with the token. We pass in configure webhook with the token and configure that webhook. So this token should be valid. OAuth token required to listen on some topics. The specified channel user ID. Specified user ID for whispers. The token is linked to either. Oh. This might be something of importance. Huh. I have certain binaries that only work on Linux or Mac but not Windows. I don't want to have to be forced to use Cjoin. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's valid too. It's a valid point. Very valid point. OAuth token required to listen on some topics. Token is linked to either. So what does that mean? The channel user ID, 4 bits. The specified. Oh, okay. I think I remember I figured this out when we first started this. It's specified linked to the channel user ID. And for whispers, it's linked to the user ID. So we're trying to get authentication for bits and subscriptions, but we need the channel's user ID and not the actual user ID of the person. And our OAuth token return, and then here we're doing our get channel ID. So this will be starting get channel. All right, do our request. Our request here, let's move this over here. It should be a get request. Sorry guys, just moving these here. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Get, and then this is going to be API base name, base host name. Our token path. So our path will actually just be Kraken channel. That's all we got to look for there. And once we do that, oh, I already have that Kraken channel. Sweet. But let's do it like this. Cool. And then headers. Don't need this. We need to do client ID. So we need a client ID and an auth token? Alright. Client ID. And that's going to have a value of process.env Twitch client ID. Then we can do authorization. And here we can add in our OAuth, and then it's just going to be the token that's passed in. Which should be $curly token. And that's it. And our response should render us an ID here, as well as more information about the person. Cool. So response on data, this should be channel, console.log, get channel ID. Response received, and this should be our channel. Let's call this channel JSON. Parse that to string, and then we can set that as what? What did I do here? I need to add channel up here. So we have var channel. And then response to on end, get channel, problems resolved. We want the channel dot, it looks like it's going to be a ID. And on air we do that. Okay, cool. So that looks like our get channel ID is set up. So let's do the first part of our puzzle, folks. Get channel ID. And this is now going to be a async function because we need to throw in a wait on there. This will be var channel ID. So I'm actually going to comment this stuff out for now. And just make sure that we have everything else going okay, one step at a time. So we should be getting back a channel ID now. Assuming that everything worked out okay. Looks like I have an unhandled promise. Token is not defined. Where is this not defined? That's the question. It doesn't say. Is it in my, what I just set up? Did I forget to add token in there? Thought I added it. No, token is there. Maybe here? No, token is here too. So user found, right? That's up in here. Whoa. If user equals null, do that. No. Okay, good. Var stream await get stream status. Find user found returning. Where did I miss token? I guess let's make sure we hit here. I don't think we're in here, but let's see where we are. No, we are here. I don't know. That was really weird. Starting channel ID, response received, promise resolved. Rejection, token is not defined. Oh, I understand. I see the error now. Okay. So token in regards to our request here. Is that what it is? Bearer token there. Resolve. No, we're resolving to an ID. What am I even saying? Where's my get stream status? Hold up there. Token. Blah 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 channel. Passing the token. Response channel JSON. Channel ID. Response received. Promise resolved, and we sent it back, so it was resolved. You see here, and then I don't understand this. What does the token have to do with anything? What? I'm just going to actually comment this out as well, because I've noticed that if you have the socket connection doing things, it gets like, and you're not actually using it, it seems really odd. I forgot to console log this as well. Assuming we get this back, we should be able to see what it is. Let's do it, let's do it, let's see it. Where's npm? Start, there we go. All right, let's see. Log. Promise resolve undefined. What the hell is this? Why is find user happening here? User's already found. That's really weird. I don't know why find user is getting called down here again. Okay, and let's take it up one. Yeah, find user I don't have in here. Weird. Okay, and then on end, let's go ahead and print out promise resolved. Let's print out our channel object. Just do channel here. And let's see what we're actually getting. Hopefully we're getting something at least. Ah, Jesus. Sorry. We need to do... Oh, but that should be parsing it out, no? JSON.parse channel JSON. That should be good to go there. Oh. Forgot a paren. Okay, cool. Let's try once more. To make sure we're at least getting something here. Wonder what it's parsing out of this. Ah, there we go. Unauthorized. That makes sense. Okay. Why do I keep getting a... Sorry, I keep getting a 401. Dude, your keyboard sounds so good. Thanks, man. This is a nice keyboard. I like it a lot. I do like it a lot. Except actually, I'm almost looking for a new one because I think it's actually hurting my wrists. Like, I'm starting to get a little bit of that carpal tunnel life. I don't know if you guys see them, but sometimes I wear the wrist braces. You have to like really work sometimes to type. It's just really annoying. Okay, so what's the issue then? We're passing in our client ID, passing in our authorization with our OAuth, right? And that's the token. This returns a channel object associated with OAuth token, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And we're doing a get. So we have no problems there, but it's missing required OAuth scope. The only other thing I think of doing is adding in, instead of OAuth, we do bearer. I wouldn't be surprised if they hadn't actually changed this in their docs yet. So, let's see. No, still failed. Authentication failed. Yeah. I don't know, can we do... Why is it failing? Unless I don't have my required scope. Yeah, because it just says authentication failed, so I wonder if that means it's trying to authenticate. Oh, wait. Got that there. I wonder if that means it's trying to authenticate, but it's not. Grant type. I don't even remember where I put the what I should be authorizing. Was required scope. Add required scope. What is this thing called? Twitch new API. Wow, the scroll is just it's incredible. Scope sources are added space separated list in the URL parameters. User read email. Oh no, wait a minute. Okay, no, I can do this too, right? Oh god. I was gonna say, do I have to make another like authorization for Um, for the older Twitch APIs, that would have sucked, dude. Okay, so I can do channel read. Channel read. And then this should be in our token path builder. I don't have any scopes. Why? Oh, unless I have it. Oh, it might be in the front end. I haven't haven't worked in the front end for quite some time, so let's go check that out. That's going to be over in the TypeScript. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the scope is in here. Scope, here we go. Scope equals user, and then we can do plus here, plus channel read. Can we do that? Yo, Bibic Plays, what's up? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by today. How's it going with you? Yeah, I think that's how it's supposed to go in regards to scope. So let's try that. Let's see if we get any other off issues with that. Did I press it? Oh, I had to reauthorize because we changed the scope. No, authentication failed. Yo, Bibic Plays, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome to the team. Just looking for a chill stream before going to school. Awesome. Well, I hope this one is chill for you. We're just doing some programming. Trying to build a app in 21 days. If you're interested, feel free to check it out here. How about you? I'm doing good, man. My my coffee level's a little low, so I guess that's the only bad thing. But we got our token. Everything came back fine, it looks like, which is good. Let me make sure. Getting channel ID, channel. Let's put this back to OAuth, like it has in the docs, right? Channel read, yeah. So that's a required scope. We do have that scope. user ID. So we get the channel ID, but let's look at the OAuth flow real quick. Get auth token. Web development, robotics, or application design to a better community, kind of like what you're doing, or to try to get into NSA for cybersecurity. Okay, cool. Yeah, so in that case, I would 100% go with learning JavaScript. I mean, it's huge now, right? Especially in front end and back end, in all honesty. So definitely start getting into some JavaScript, I'd say. But that's cool, man. Sounds fun. But you are doing C#, so you probably do a lot of like .NET Core and that type of stuff. So at the same time, you might not need to get too much into it, but I think it's a good thing to learn. Take a look at TypeScript. Yes, exactly. I agree with Ellie as well. That's a good one to look into, TypeScript. Our app here, Angular, is actually going to be using TypeScript. Or Angular front end. Ooh, okay, we need to figure out how to do another authentication. Types of tokens. ID tokens, user access tokens, app access tokens. Access that it owns. Since app access tokens are not associated with the user, they cannot be used with endpoints that require user authentication. Okay. Client credentials flow. That's the one I think we want to use. You need an app access token. God damn it, why do you need so many things for this stuff? Let me take a look at this. Client ID, client secret, grant type, and scope. Thanks, Alec, too. This will get big if you make it work well. Thanks, man. That's the plan we're hoping for. But hey, thanks for coming by. Yo, what's up, June? Welcome in. Welcome in. Take a look at the project. Let me know what you think. Yeah, this is what I want because, so as mentioned earlier, app access tokens are only for server-to-server API requests. A grant request below requires a client secret to acquire an app access token. This should be done only as a server-to-server request, never in client code. Gotcha. You got it. So this is the type of OAuth that we want to do. This must be client credentials. Okay. And then we're given an access token there. Okay, guys, I think we can do this. I think we got this. So we need to make another method in here. We're gonna have to rename some of this stuff. Ah, man, renaming, but one thing at a time. Channel token path builder. And I can even separate these out possibly, who knows? But I'm not quite sure how I want to do that yet, so let's get this part done first. Well, luckily this part should be relatively easy, as it's not asking for too much. It's only going to be asking for the basics here. Go here. And so we're looking for our access token. Okay, I'm sorry. Client ID is this first one. So let's do. Wait, what? What's happening here? Okay, I thought this was doing something else. Yeah, so this is still the same here. Oh, that's why. I have a question mark. My first job will be this summer with my dad's company. It's a web development job and I'll be making $10 an hour. Hell yeah, dude. That's the way to do it. Best of luck. Web dev companies are fun to work for. My first internship was at not web dev specific. I did web dev, but we had multi-platforms. You learn a lot out in the real world, dude. Definitely take advantage of that and build up your resume and go to hackathons. Do it. Go to hackathons. I swear you won't regret it. All right, process.env. What the shit, dude? Let's do our TwitchCon ID. DefCon. Ah, that's true. That's definitely more up your alley, isn't it? Cool. Get that coffee, man. What? Benil, that's beautiful, man. I wish I knew why you were writing that. But thank you. How sweet of you. Ah, got it. So I have OAuth. I have this stuff here already. There we go. These songs are pretty jammin'. I'm liking them. And then we have end client secret. Set that. And then it will be process.env.twitch secret. Maybe that's a first prize for the online hackathon. Guys, yes, if you haven't yet, make sure you check out the Google form. Fill it out. Fill it out. I'm going to post it in chat for you guys too, if you guys are cool with that. Trying to generate an online hackathon, and we're trying to get sponsors out. So definitely go to that link, fill it out if you're interested in attending an online hackathon. And the reason why I'm having this forum and I'm trying to get people to sign up is because I want to show people I want to show potential sponsors that we have a lot of people interested so they can give us dope prizes. So I'm going to be putting a lot of my own money in, but I want to make sure that we can get even better prizes, because I do have stuff to give, but not as much as a sponsor could. So fill that out, get interested. Hopefully sometime in the next month or so, we'll get that going. Yeah. All right, cool. So we got our grant type there. Optional parameter scope, space, separated list. I don't think we need anything. Not at the moment, though. I'll take your MacBook, no problem. All right, fine. I don't need it anyways. Dude, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, how cool would it be if this online hackathon, the first prize is a brand new MacBook Pro? Like, isn't that crazy? Don't you think name or email would be needed? But no, not right now. So this is just gauging interest. This is gauging interest for me to present to sponsors. Be like, hey, I filled out this form. One person can fill it out at a time. Take a look. Like, this is how many people we have right now that are interested. This is for sponsors, right? It's look how many people you can get your product or whatever out to. And it'll be a little more difficult for me as I'm not a huge streamer. But I think we have a pretty good community going. But it would be awesome. I would love it. So it's worth a try, right? So I'm going to try my hardest so we can get something really cool. All right, finally, it's just doing our post request. So we can kind of do something like this, where if we do get auth token here, we might be able to just pass in might be kind of cool. I don't know. Can I use module exports? I'm not sure. Having one big hardware product might not be the best idea. Hackon will encourage teams. Correct. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm out. MacBooks are dead for me, and I say this with every Apple product here available. All right. Hey, everyone has their opinion, right? Have you seen what you can do with Microsoft Excel document? Apparently, you can hack a Mac with it. No, I have not seen that. Dude, how do you hack a Mac with Excel? That's pretty crazy. That is pretty wild. Let's see if we can call this. I don't know if we're able to. Get auth token. Because technically this is in module export, so I'm not sure. Yo! Fuck shit? Fuck shit? Nice name. Nice name. I'm gonna call you Shid. Call you Shid. Welcome in, my man. Thanks for joining the team. Glad to have you here. Can I link the video? Yeah, go for it. That's no problem at all. Apparently it takes 9 hours? Wow. Okay, so the thought here would be to pass in a custom path. So let's try to see if we can do it. Oh, but then we need to make shit. Okay. Let's try doing this first. Let me just take this separately. I know it's a lot of code reuse and it's like no bueno, but it's alright for now. Let's just crap, that's so annoying. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do that, but right now I want to just make sure this works. Nice. I like to help streamers with a curse block. I don't know what the ID or what the name is supposed to be. So get channel ID, and then here we can do var get channel token. Essentially, we're just going to do this, and it's going to return a promise. So get channel token. Or get channel. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, this definitely can be done in a different way. This is more of a do as I say, not as I do type deal. So post auth base token. Here, we don't need token path builder. We can do channel token path builder. Where are you at, homie? Where did you just go? I'm losing my spot, guys. Guys, I'm losing my spot. I'm losing my spot. Where'd you go? Oh, here it is. Anyways. Headers. I don't know if we need any headers, but I'm going to put that in there anyways. Response data, token JSON, get channel token, response receive, JSON parse. And we're just going to log out this token to make sure that we aren't crazy. As of now. And then response that on end, resolve token access token. Yeah, should be the same deal. All right, so get channel token is there. Let's call it. Same deal, guys. We're gonna put in a wait here. Get channel token actually does not require anything, which is cool. All right, let's test it out. Have you ever noticed that every language is pretty much similar? Yeah, they're very similar. They all have the same fundamentals, right? And of doing almost the same thing to get certain things done. Cool. Clean your desktop, my friend. All right, let's see, guys. Okay, looks like we did get an error. Request path contains unescaped characters. Really? So starting auth token request. Okay, let's take a look. That seems like a good error to have, I'd say. Unescaped characters. Channel token path builder. I have a feeling it's in that. Oh, first I forgot this. So that's good to know. But this looks okay. It looks alright. Get channel token response saved. And our token is up here. This should be a var, not a let. Request path contains unescaped characters. Auth base hostname, we do have that as well. Post. Okay, I think we should be good. I don't know if that was the issue, but let's try it out again. No, it seems to be the same issue. Alright, let's do this. Let's log out our path builder. And then we can see if we have any funkiness going on there. I once programmed a secret library in it, and no one in the office touched it afterwards. Sneaky, sneaky. Alright, so we have OAuth client token. Question, client ID, client secret, type client credentials, grant type. Okay, so that should be good. So some escaping characters. Yeah, because we don't even get to the response part. All we do is we get to the request. Auth base host name. It should be good. ID at Twitch. Literally, this should be the same as this. Token client. Yeah. And client secret. Do that. Let me just check. Client secret, client ID look good. And then grant type credentials. I wonder if it's because of this. That space. I would not be surprised. And I have a feeling that's what it is now that I think about it. Alright, if we go here, we probably need to do... They don't even have grant type in here. Right? Am I crazy, or they... No, they don't have it in here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, here's a sample request, my bad. Yeah, client credentials is underscored. Those bastards. But in all honesty, I probably should know that by now. URLs don't like spaces. Let's try it now. This should work. Okay. So we got one. Get channel starting that. Access token is there. Holy moly, we got it, folks. We got the access token. Almost done. Cool, sounds good, man. No problemo. Cool. Alright, so we got the access token. Now, add channel ID to user doc. It's the next step. Oh, ball sack. We're gonna have to get. Oh, we're gonna have to get. Oh. All right, here. This is a to-do item right now. I just don't really feel like doing this. This definitely needs to be done, but let's get everything else working first, and then we'll do this. Because essentially, this is what we need. Console.log token. Don't need a token that any longer. Server FFS. Happened by chance that you have a Discord server? Yes. Yeah, thank you for that, off by one. Appreciate that. So channel token, guys. This is the real test here. We have finally passed in our channel token. Our webhooks should now be, or I'm sorry, our WebSocket should now be open. Open, open, open. We should be getting shit. I hope. Socket is not defined. Oh god. God damn it. Socket is defined, I swear. Yeah, would love to have you in there, Vivek, if you wanna join. And if you do decide to join, let me know if that that link works. I've been having tons and tons of issues with that. You're in? Hell yeah, dude. Glad to have you in, my friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. Benil, no uptime command. Gotta add that. That's one of the things on my list. Alright, here we go. Oh! We did it, folks. Response, oh, what? Bad auth still? Get channel token? Channel bits, whatever, listen. Are you serious? It's still bad? I don't get it. I don't get it. Yo, Smeezco? Smizco? Welcome in, man. What's going on? Hello, hello. Skid is fat. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome into the channel. Welcome to the Pixelogic team, my friend. Oh, onsole not defined? But we got an error anyways. Why did we get an error? Oh, on closed. The socket closed. Interesting. Okay. Let's look for onsole. Where are you at, onsole? Where are you at, onsole? Here we go. We found onsole. Thanks for coming by, friend. Hope all is good in the hood. Alright, let's get this WebSocket open, folks. Let's get it in, get it working. Listen sent. I had no idea why we're getting a bad auth still. What the hell, dude? Yo, and June. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Welcome into the channel. Glad to have you part of the team. Feel free to say what's up. This is some jank. You read my name better than some natives? Well, hey, I try, you know? But I appreciate that. Dude, I have to go. I hope you figure it out. Have a nice day. Thank you so much, Victor. Hey, kill it out there today, my man. Thanks for coming by. So why isn't the channel like, we went through all that, but it's not working. Are you hooked up to an external monitor? How are you able to output 2800 by 1800 res? Well, welcome in, Silence. Really appreciate you here. Yeah, I am. So this one right here, where the webcam is a 2K monitor, so 2560 by 1440, and I have a one on the right that is a 1080p monitor. So I'm recording my my 2K monitor, and I just downscale it to 1080p. I don't know how the resolution's coming out like that though. Similar issue. Are you using Atom? I am not using Atom. I actually switched to VS Code recently. Yeah. Yeah, well, thanks for coming by, Silence. Really appreciate you here. Let's go to our connect method, guys, and just try to see what the issue may be at this point. Where the no, I'm sorry, it's our listen. It's heartbeat on our listen. Yeah, our topic comes out and we're good. We got our message back and it's here. So our topics are fine. We don't need to worry about that any longer. Listen, non-generator. I'm so confused by the token because if I can understand this correctly, in our pub sub, right? It's saying our auth token, OAuth token required to listen on some topics. The token is linked to either the specified channel user ID for bit events or the specified user ID for whisper events. I searched VS Code like a demo and I realized I already had it. That's all right. That's all good. If you're doing C#, VS Code's probably a good one for you as well. I'm all over the place with my life right now. I just need to watch someone code since I struggle with anything to create. Well, hey, you came to the right spot. We struggle here a lot too. Silence, take a look at this project we're working on right now. We're trying to build a project out in 21 days. We're on day 12 right now. Yeah, 12 of 21. So glad you came by. But yeah, definitely want to get motivated to finish, guys. You can do it. You just gotta do it. You can do it because you just gotta do it. I just realized something really freaking dumb. We're getting we got this channel ID, and we're not even getting it in our OAuth token. Like, why? Why is that a thing? The token is either linked to the specified channel user ID. So does this asterisk mean that there's something? No. I was to be like, does it mean it's something on the bottom? Oh. So we need to actually add a scope. Channel subscriptions. Let's go ahead and add that scope also to our get token stuff in our authentication. And what we're going to do here is we'll add that to our generator here. Ooh yeah, baby. Song's jamming. We do and scope. Maybe that's what it is, because we are also getting channel subscriptions. Let's test it out, folks. Mostly I don't know how to put everything that I'm learning in school together. I watch numerous tutorials on things that catch my interest, but then I'm back where I started with procrastination. Yeah, I totally know what the... I know exactly what you mean. Man, it's difficult. School is hard in the sense where they'll teach you really good basics. They'll teach you really good, you know, they'll teach you really good fundamentals for things, right? But at the end of the day, they won't teach you how to be a developer in the real world, right? Like, they don't teach you those things. And you learn a lot from building your own projects and doing things like that. So I would highly recommend you start off with something small and just start building on it over time. Do things like put in GitHub, go to hackathons, meet other people, like work in teams. Those are the things that will give you that real world experience and really, really help you later on. This also shows initiative. Okay, well, hey, our socket closed. All right, we're gonna try something else. Let's start with just bits, and let's see if our token will work. And then if not, then we need to figure out why we got our ID in the first place and figure out how we can utilize that to get our token. No, still bad request. Okay. I don't think this is linked to our user ID. The scope is a good catch though. We definitely needed that. Their client secret. Space. Separate list of scope. Yeah, I've taught myself fully. The only help I ever had was from my dad. With programming, you never stop learning. Even the masters of programming still learn language daily. Yep. I 100% agree with you there, buddy. When an API request requires authentication, send the access token as a header. The header differs depending on which API you use. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we're doing that. And this is in our, I think it's in the connect. Unless pub sub path. No, that should be good there. And you program on the Mac as well. Yeah, searching stuff like that, Silence, is it's a little more difficult, right? But there are sites out there that give you like top 100 projects for a certain language or something. Those are pretty cool, and those are good ways to start, you know. And then programming is easy to understand, effective. Yeah, right, exactly. OAuth, you're sending a response rather than header might be the issue. Yes, that's what I'm trying to look at as well. So, I mean, this is the get channel ID. So this part's fine. We're getting the channel ID. And that's why I was saying, like, I don't even think I needed to do this. All we need is the OAuth token, which is down here. And that should get the token for the user essentially, but that doesn't get the token, I guess, for like I don't know, the channel ID. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know how that's working. This documentation is a little odd in the sense where it says, like, this is a part that I keep getting. Oh, channel. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I forgot. God damn it. I think I forgot. Okay, hold on, guys. I think I know what it is. I think I know. Let me just get back to that API. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you for the program. Okay. Hey, Pixel got $3. Yeah, I could probably find some $3 somewhere. Oh yeah, the channel and the user is different in what I can understand. Yes, it is completely different. That's why I was trying to get another token, but the ID is what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Because if you do buy Wallpaper Engine on Steam, it is something you would regret. I'm assuming you mean would not regret. Tell me more about it, Vivek. What's Wallpaper's engine on Steam? I'm assuming it has to do with something with wallpapers, huh? So here, channel bits engine is the channel ID. We're not passing in the freaking channel ID. That's what we need. We need the channel ID. That's why our OAuth is failing, because we're patching in the test Twitch ID. Get these shenanigans out of here, boys. Channel ID. And now we're going to do a test after this to see if this works. And I think that should do it. I think that should do it. But we'll find out. Because if you do buy wallpaper under on Steam, okay, sorry, not regret. It is animated wallpapers. Is there legal issues if I made an online bank like PayPal? We'll definitely check that out, Vivek. Thanks for that suggestion. But is there legal issues? I don't know. What do you mean? Like building your own app that acts like PayPal? I don't think so. Shouldn't be any legal issues. God damn it, there's... Why? Why? I got the channel ID. I'm amazed right now. Why isn't that working? Alright, let's just try passing in token then. Bad auth. Why do I keep getting bad auth here? Vanilla. Ah, I know. No, actually make an app that hold your money and you could use it to check out. No, I don't think there's any issues with that at all. Just make sure you have a really good terms and conditions. Hold on, let me connect here. No, still bad auth. Dude, I don't know. What the hell is this? Right, okay, because I'm putting the channel ID. I get the channel ID, it's different from the user ID. And I do add... Oh, unless I'm not adding... I need to add this to the other scope. Oh boy. Moose Artificial Intelligence are my favorite, but Alexa and Google Home already beat me. Jarvis out of the box. Yeah, dude. AI these days is pretty awesome. Vivek, I don't think there would be any issues with that. You should try it. Start off small and make it. That could be huge. Vanilla, dude, I know. I'm getting the cringe faces. I get it. All right, I get it. Guys, give me 1 second. I gotta pee real quick. I'll give you a minute or two. Thanks. Alright guys, sorry about that. Let's get this shit working. Alright, let's do it. Channel bits, events appreciated, bits if you want, okay. On channel 443228889. The authorization scope is specified when you generate an OAuth token using our authorization flow. Okay. So maybe what we can do is, yo, Yoshimitsu, welcome in. Thanks for joining the Pixelogic team. Get in here. cool. Yo, XO, whoa, oh. Welcome to the team. Thanks so much for the follow. Glad to have you here. All right, so our scope should now be in place. Let's see what else I got. See you in about 6 hours, Pixel. I gotta go to school. All right, Bibic, thank you so much for coming by. Have a great day at school, all right? Have a good one. Sounds from DC, that wasn't given to us when I was in school. You have a nice day, bro. See you soon. Yeah, I think most schools in America don't have that unless you go to like a, see, StreamKey, get a list of subscribers to your channel. Why StreamKey? That's I gotta look at that. I don't know why that's there. Guys, we got it. We did it. We did it. There's no error. We're connected. Holy crap. Yes. Hell yeah, guys. Silence, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into the team, my friend. Glad to have you here. Dude, and you, man, you followed right at the perfect moment. Yo, DeckTom99, what's up? Welcome in. How's it going today? Dude, the change was I needed to provide the scope in the initial URL. Like the initial URL request for the token. So we don't need this. All we need is a channel ID. And that's it. And we are connected right now. Okay, so this is what I want to do. You building a node.js? Yes, I am. Node.js backend and Angular in front end. We're using Angular 5. Haven't touched too much of it, but got most of it. Okay, hold on. Get channel token. Let's go ahead and take out some of these log statements, and then we'll go ahead and move on from that. And then we can go to, I think it's going to be in connect. Yeah, guys, holy crap. Dude, that was so exciting. I love when that stuff happens. Right there is the reason why I program. Those moments. You figure it out. You've been working on it for so freaking long. It's exciting. All right, where are these other log statements coming from? And then pub sub receive message. Let's see. Where are you, dude? Here it is. Yeah, receive message, channel, promise resolved, channel ID. I don't know, I can't find this log statement, but screw it, whatever. It doesn't matter right now. Never touch Angular. I don't use front-end langs when I'm good with Node. Oh, cool. Well, hey, welcome in, man. Would love to have you around to help. I've been having some issues with stuff, so definitely if you have any insight, please. I'm always looking for help, and it's always greatly appreciated. Off I won those 30 seconds in 2 weeks when something works. For real, though. To test, someone needs to subscribe now. Whoop, people subscribe. Yes, that's also true. To test that, we need to have subscriptions. But so my way around that, right? Obviously, people might not subscribe, and that's perfectly fine. No pressure on that at all, for real. I need to get the channel ID of a bigger streamer. So usually, since this idea has come from watching Dr. Disrespect, I usually follow his channel. He gets a lot of subs and a lot of followers. Bits not so much. That one we will have to change up, but we need to get the channel ID. So let's go ahead and basically use a Insomnia request here. And if you guys haven't seen this app, basically you can make web calls. And super cool. And so we're going to call this our test channel ID. Yeah, here we go. Cool. Ninja gets a lot of bits and followers. Yeah, Ninja's a good one. Good call. Amaranth, IRL streamer. Yeah, I mean we have all of Twitch at our disposal, right? So I guess the real thing is let's see who's live, because I think most people are going to be subbing when someone is live. Oh, Vis is also online. Is Ninja online right now? Or do you think Ninja gets subscriptions offline? Probably, right? I don't know, that'd be interesting to see. Nope, not live. Nope, Ninja's off. Gotcha, gotcha. Let's see if he's playing PlayerUnknown Battleground. I mean, he has 2K, basically 3K views. Let's try it out. Might as well, right? We'll see what we can do here, and see if he gets any subs. I'm sure these top guys get like a good amount of subs. Just go to browse and sort by channels to grab the biggest one. All right, that's actually a very good idea. Thanks for that, Doc Tom. Can you repeat what application you're using to test? Yeah, it is called Insomnia for Mac and Windows. Damn, this is baller. 53K right now. Awesome. Call him Shroud. Someone called him out for that, but I only know him from 1 through 6. So. Ta-da! 51K viewers on Dota 2. Yeah, yeah, it's fantastic. So let's go ahead and get our request out then. And so if we go to what we're using, get channel ID. All right, so here we have our request. Because of the benefits that are being offered with that. That's fine. OAuth 2.0. Why can't I? Here we go. Okay. Sorry guys, just having some issues. Client ID. And then we need OAuth, and we pass in our, oh, we need a token. I forgot. So maybe I can do this on stream. I think I was looking for something else. The OAuth token. Curious if this is gonna work. No, oh, I remember what I needed. I needed to do it by, I had to do it a different way. Hold up. The stream with Drake was about 630k viewers. Yeah, it's crazy. Yo, Seductive, what's up? Welcome back. Thanks for coming back. All right, guys. Sorry. Let's figure this out real quick. Let's not be Neanderthals, Alec. We need to get a channel by username. That's what we were doing here. We're able to use this. So I'm curious, does Helix have any sort of channel API? I don't believe so. Helix get channel. Oh wow. Let's figure this out real quick. Maybe the streams endpoint might help us. User ID. Show anything there. All right. Sorry guys, trying to find this channel crap. I need to get the channel ID in order to get the to get the actual channel object. But we don't care about the channel object. We want the channel ID. Let's see. Get Twitch channel ID by user ID. Here, get channel ID by user ID or display name, and we'll see if we can find something in here. Testing doesn't work like that anymore. I don't. equal to process.env .twitch test Twitch channel ID, right? Else we're going to do this. Else we're going to do this. We're going to get our channel ID. You have to use it in Chrome, Seductive. Sorry about that. The Discord link and panels expired. Oh, sorry, my friend. Yeah, thank you, Seductive. Appreciate that. I have to change that. I've been having a lot of issues with those freaking invitations for some reason. But anyways, so if we're in dev environment, where we are now, we're going to go ahead and get the test Twitch channel ID, which then we can pass in as these, and we should be good to go. So let's get it going. Let's open our tunnel. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I want this to work so bad. Bad auth still. Oh man, why is it a bad auth at this point? I wonder if I'm not able to do it. I don't know why, but I don't see the bot message in chat anymore. Super odd. Yeah, Seductive, if you don't mind whispering that, I'd appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so this is what I'm thinking. I don't know if we're going to be able to actually do this. Maybe we will. I don't know. Let me try this again. Make sure I'm doing it properly. That could be blocking bots, no? Ah, man. Okay, so this is what I think the issue might be. We're authenticating. We're getting an authenticated token under my login. We're passing in that authenticated token, and we're trying to set up this. Yeah, we're trying to set this up, the subscription up, with my token. I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't think it should work that way. Try your ID in incognito? You think so? That's a good one, Beno. So you're trying to get into the API with webhooks, right? I think the streamer would need to log into. Yeah, that's what my thought was. So digital, no, we're actually using WebSockets now. We had to use webhooks for followers. WebSockets are now for channel bits and channel subscriptions. And so I was able to get the channel ID finally of someone online right now, right? And then here we can set up bits to equal this guy. And this should be channel ID. Oh, wait. No, we're good, we're good. That's good here still. My bad. It's the token that we need to change. This is so confusing. All this is confusing me too. I'm so dumb. Someone broke Festify. It wouldn't authenticate my Spotify login because of my profile picture. Oh my god, what's wrong with your profile picture, Digital? Dude, I've been having a lot of issues with Festify. It's so sad. Need to start putting in some issue requests and hopefully try to fix it. It's open source, so feel free to try to fix it if you can. Vanilla and seductive. So basically, let me bring this kind of full circle right now. We're trying to currently get the sub and bit requests here for this channel. The thing is, you need to have specific authentication security standards, right? What we're doing now is our authentication is going through my account because I'm logging in through the app and I'm saying, okay, like this is this. I accept to use this and have this account looking at it. The cool thing about the Twitch API is that what you can do is create a server-to-server authentication token based off a channel. So I'm authenticating a different channel here, right? Using this get channel token. Excuse me. So let me go there. Let me make sure that's also correct. And essentially, what we're doing is we are passing in. We're getting a channel ID based off of like a client secret and things like that. So based off of the application itself, not specific to the user. So in this case, the channel does not need to be authenticated from the user. It just has to be authenticated from the application. So in the sense of testing, we don't need to have the user authenticate it, but when the person actually uses the app, they need to authenticate it in order for us to access it. But in this case, we can get it without them actually authenticating it. If that makes sense. Let me know if it does. Definitely try to explain it better if I can. I know it's kind of confusing. It's a lot of like workarounds and stuff. You can just message them on Twitter. I did that and they responded within 20 minutes. Oh, that's freaking sick. Yeah, I will. Okay, so I reached out to them one time and I said, I'm super interested in helping you guys out with creating like a native iOS app using Festify, because I like live and breathe by this app. I think it's incredible. BT Dub's not sponsored or anything by them. Just like, I really, really love their app and I try to support them if I can. But yeah, super awesome. And I actually was supposed to set up a call with them and they never got back to me. I think they're just very busy, so no big deal. Alright, so let's see if this works. We're going to go back. Hopefully for our dev account now, we should get our WebSocket open. Oh no, it's still bad auth. Damn, dude. So what happened? Get channel token, starting auth request. Response resolved. Our auth token for this channel should be good. Damn, dude. Let's double check our auth builder here. International call probably. What do you mean by that, friend? Oh, like from the Festify people? Could be. Definitely could be. Starting auth token request. So in our string builder, yeah, we just pass in the secret, client credentials, and scope is our channel subscriptions. And that's all we need. So channel token path builder works there. And if we get the token from that, we should be able to authenticate it no matter what. Let's look down here and make sure that, because that looks correct. That looks correct. Channel token we did change. Okay. You are passing in your client auth to a different channel you are not owner of. Correct. So and it's not my client auth or like my client auth at all. Actually, it's my client ID. So the client ID is registered with the Twitch application. So you have client ID and you have app secret, right? Passing in those two should be able to generate a authentication token for the authentication token for that application, and you should be able to use that with any of your requests. As long as I have those two things, right? I'm the owner technically, right? So the owner is able to do those things to get stuff like this working. If that makes sense, let me know. Let me know. But yeah, I thought that was going to work. I was really sure it was. And it's node environment, right? Yeah, we are set to dev. And then Twitch, test Twitch channel ID. That is the channel ID we just got. And then get token, we get our channel token there. And then else, right? If it's in another environment, we get the channel ID, and channel token will equal whatever the token is we pass in. And channel token.
Oh my God.
I'm not sure. Super weird. Yo, Rackmus with the raid. Thank you so much, Rackmus. Thank you. Appreciate the host and the raid, my friend. Appreciate that. I hope everything is good. You started to stream early today. And I think that's the first time you guys heard my my raid emotion. Yeah, that raid notification, right? Dude, it's fantastic. One of my favorite songs of all times. Band called The Devil Wears Prada. Check them out if you're interested. Yo, Danny22, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the team, my friend. Thanks for coming by today. Thank you again, Rackmus. Appreciate that, dude. Always appreciate the support. Damn, we're so close to testing this, but we can't test it because it's not working. Seduct Devil Wears Prada is so good. Hell yeah, they are. Hell yeah, they are. Roger, Roger. We got company. Yeah, Vanille. Do you listen to that type of music, Seductive? Love Devil Wears Prada. Like, ever since I was a wee teenager. Guys, I don't know. Let's try to look online. Test WebSocket. Twitch. More than welcome, dude. I know that sounds exciting that you're ready to test nearly. Sort of, man. We're testing one section of it. Testing one section, but yeah, it's getting there. It's definitely getting there. I used to listen to them when I was just entering my teens. Yeah, dude, that's when their prime was. Their prime was like right at that point. So good. With Roots Above, Branches Below. Favorite album. Incredible. Test sub or test pub sub Twitch. I'm not sure how to test this. Do you guys have any ideas? I don't know. This is weird. I really thought I was going to be able to do it like this. But I'm having these issues. All right, let me look at the docs again. Let's see if we can get something here. Without your client ID, if you're able to get no error with your channel and can't follow other than seems like it could be a roadblock. Yeah, So when we're subscribing to one of these, right? We have listen, unlisten. We have our nonce. We set that up. And then we have our data and our topic. We do bits and we do subscriptions. Wait, where is subscriptions? List of topics to listen. Bits and whispers only? No. That's not right. I'm gonna get more orange juice. Hopefully you fix whatever you're trying to do. Thanks, Seductive. Yeah, no worries. No, yeah, here's a list of available topics. I was like, this is crazy. So all topics required an OAuth token, but only some topics have specific required scope. We did put in the scope. Channel subscription events, we did set that up. My only other thought is that the channel ID we got was not actually the channel ID. And this is an array of strings. Auth token, specified channel user ID 4 bits. Maybe we can get OAuth by. Trying to think how else we're able to get different OAuth tokens, types of tokens, right? Yeah, so let's go back here. A set of claims about the end user for given authorization. Authenticate users and allow your app to make requests on their behalf. If your application uses Twitch for login requests, so that's what we use. This is one we want though. If your application uses these endpoint, you need to generate an app access token. App access tokens get client credentials, not user credentials, right? Client credentials, so that's the application itself. They're able to make security for your client credentials. Also may be used in place of client headers to securely identify your application. Okay. So app access token, let's make sure we're getting that correctly again. Okay. We're gonna double check this. Yeah, we're passing in the client ID, we're passing in the client secret and the grant type. Our scope, did I add a scope? It's optional. I think I did. I did, okay. And, okay. So that's a list of scopes. And scope equals. We only have one, channel subscriptions. Yeah. Okay. Okay, damn. We get our access token back, we already know that. So sending user, it's a new Twitch API, it's bare, and that, it's like that, okay. So now, when we do our, we get our channel token, and we need to send our listen. It's auth token. Yeah. So we have it set up. I guess let's make sure we're actually getting a token here. Just to double check. I'm pretty sure we are. But let's see. Let's see. We're going to connect with Twitch, get in there, do some fanciness, bad stuff. Yeah. There's our auth token. God damn, that's sort of annoying. I wonder if we can try doing this on Insomnia. Maybe it'll give us a little bit more of context on what the issue is. It's just bad auth, like it doesn't. for bits and whispers, events, requests, error responses can be the channel ID. Confirm if that's the correct one. Yeah, we can confirm that, but this is the API to get that channel ID, passing in our client ID. Views, followers. This is the only ID here. Right, that's the only one. Oh no, I really want to test this. Come on. I really want to test this. Alright, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try with just bits. Just out of curiosity. Because bits seems to be the easier one to do out of the two. Is Insomnia like Postman? Yes, it is very similar to Postman. I prefer Insomnia. I used to use Postman a lot. Nah, dude. Still not working. Shit, man. How do I test you? Why? Scope you mentioned only subscription. Yep, that's the only scope that is needed. That is the only scope needed. Oh. I think you're grabbing the wrong auth token. I believe so as well, Decton, but I don't know why. I don't know why it shows up like that. Because I'm grabbing the token. I'm grabbing an app access token, which should be used as an authentication token. The docs say the required scope is any scope, not no scope. In some of the v5 endpoints, this has meant it does actually require an appropriate token, such as that of the broadcaster. So it's looking for a specific token, just not a specific scope. Though, so I may be wrong. You need a OAuth for the broadcaster you want to read the bits of. The OAuth for the broadcaster can be for any or even no scopes. The OAuth for the broadcaster. The OAuth for the broadcaster can be for any or even no scopes. So I think that answers our question. You need a OAuth for the broadcaster you want to read the bits of. So the OAuth we're getting right now is not that. No, the OAuth we're getting is user access tokens. Yes, else people can spy. Right, exactly. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Oh, shit, man. So how do we test this? I have no idea. I have no idea how to test this. Man, that kind of sucks. I mean, I guess I can always just listen in on my own channel, but the amount of testing that I'll be able to get done with that is like 0 compared to testing it on some of these other guys' channels. That really stinks. Can you force through a test hook? Check that the channel that you are checking has bits enabled. Well, it's also subscriptions. Heroku and asks person to log in. Yeah, but so that's the thing. Like it doesn't matter about Heroku. It matters about the fact that if I want to like start, I guess in a sense, intercepting, they have to authenticate the app. Like I can't just, like we can't be here right now testing, like getting a socket into their stream right now without their approval, I guess technically. I'm gonna make sure it's still working for my channel. We'll go from there. Yeah, okay, so we're still up, which is good. I wonder, can I subscribe to myself? Is that a thing? Like how Streamlabs does if you're using hooks, then you can't fire a false hook to just test it, I guess. Yeah, that's actually a really good point. That's a really good point. But how does that work through there? Because it's... I'm not sure. I'm not very well versed in webhooks. Or, I'm sorry, not webhooks. The other one. Totally lost my train of thought. What is this called? WebSockets. There we go. I'm not very well versed in WebSockets, so... Like, where do I even send this to? You know? Example, channel subscriptions, event message, type, message, data, channel subscription, event, user, blah, 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 all their info, start, end, ID, sub-gift, event message. All right, we're going to try something here. There has to be a better way to do this. Definitely has to be. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think there's a way for us to test this. I'm gonna have to figure out how to make those requests out. Like Dectom is saying. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, super weird, man. But can't really do much about it. Security issues, right? So, okay. All right, guys. I think at that point, I am going to end the stream here then. We got it set up, right? Like it's good. Yeah, so to everyone here who is new, I love to raid people at the end of my stream. So specifically programmers. So let's go check out some, I do have two people actually here that like I do some programming, but let's go check out some other programmers out here. And we'll go from there. We'll see if we can find some cool stuff. Relevancy? Is programming here? Yeah, here we go. Let's see what we got. Hey, there we are. Social platform, Rust. I like to try to go to the smaller guys. VS Code Twitch chat extension. Wow, that sounds fun. Have to leave now. All right. See you later, Ali. Thanks for coming by today. Talk to you very soon. All right. Let's see what we got. Developer or JavaScript programming. Let's do it. Let's see. This might be a cool one. How are you guys feeling about this? You guys feeling cool? Think this is a good raid? I was gonna say, yeah. Oh, they're using Twitch APIs too. Maybe we can use something from this person. He's doing OAuth. Yeah, he's doing OAuth too. Sending authentication server connected to server null. Dude, let's get in here. Let's get in here. The struggles, man. But anyways, thank you all for coming out today. It was an incredible stream. Had a great time with everyone. Thank you to everyone for the follows and celebrating the over 5,000 views on the channel. It's been freaking awesome. Definitely make sure to hang out in the Discord if you got any questions, want to see what's up. And stick around for the raid. Let's help some other fellow programmers out there build a bigger audience and get more programmers on Twitch. That's the goal of these things, right? So stick around if you can. Yeah, and Arachmus, if you're still around, thank you for that raid, my dude. Everyone else, thank you for the follows. It's been awesome. Cool. Anyways, guys, have a great one. Talk to you all soon, all right? Peace.